and she'll get the kill.
Good evening, everybody. What a night it is. My name is Adam Bouchard here with my good friend, Mrs. Shapley. We are high above fieldside here at West Springfield High School. We've got the beautiful view behind us. We've got the parking lot on the other side. Mrs. Shapley, we've got the Class A Western Mass Championship game ahead of us between the number 1 seeded Longmeadow and your number 2 Lady Redhawks from Frontier. What an exciting night to be here. We had 2 matches before us. This is the one that we've been waiting for. When preseason rolled around, teams were talking about who was going to be in that top 1 and top 2 seed in the Suburban League. And this is where it's come to, Mrs. Shapley. We've got the number 1 Longmeadow taking on your Lady Redhawks, number 2.
So in regular season, they split wins when they match up, and it was only a win by 1 goal.
That is correct. The very first game of the season, if I remember, Frontier went to Longmeadow, and it was a 3-2 win from Longmeadow. And then halfway through the year, we had the game on that fantastic field in Deerfield where the Lady Redhawks won 2-1. So the season's been split by 1 goal apiece. This is going to be an unbelievable game. I have to say it, this is the 3rd game in a row, and I don't normally push it out. Senior night, instant classic. Semifinals of the Class A Western Mass, instant classic. The atmosphere is huge. The crowd is absolutely packed. This game, again, will be an instant classic as our Lady Redhawks are taking on Longmeadow.
Yeah, so, and you know, this is the first time that we're having the Western Mass matchup where it's not by division. So Longmeadow's Division 2, we're Division 4. And, you know, looking at those power rankings, we've got, we're in 5th for Division 4, and Longmeadow is in 7th for Division 2 in the state.
Yeah, it's really unbelievable. The overall power rankings are separated by just 2/100ths of a point between these 2 teams. This is going to be an exciting night. Mrs. Shapley, it looks like we're going to get some starting lineups announced. We'll be right back as we get ready to kick off this Class A Western Mass Championship game.
And now let's introduce the non-starters and starters. First for the visiting team from Frontier Regional. Number 0, Simone Tachik. Number 11, Bella Oral. Number 12, Sigrid Calhoun. Number 13, Birna Fahy. Number 16, Haley Fernandez. Number 22, Harper Modesto. Number 24, Leah Matey. Number 26, Michaela Sloan. Number 27, Mia Krosnick. Number 32, Evie Cloniger. Number 35, Logan Goddard. And number 43, Alexandra Koronowski. And now for the starters for the Redhawks. Number 1, Macy DeMeo. Number 2, Kate Walker. Number 3, Rowan Riley. Number 4, Addie Harrington. Number 5, Ashley Galinsky. Number 6, Lauren Kolanowski. Number 7, Elsa Brown. Number 8, Haley Doucette Kaplan. Number 9, Amelia Bouchard. Number 18, Nora Sloan. And 00, Brooke Charest. The head coach for the Redhawks is Missy Mahar. And now the non-starters for the Longmeadow Lancers. Number 4, Ava Santiago. Number 5, Royce Marchant. Number 9, Sophia Hastings. Number 11, Suri Danishevsky. Number 14, Dylan O'Malley. Number 18, Christina Weeks. Number 28, Emma Brunette. Number 26, Addison Creelman. And number 8, Sophia Hernandez. And now the starters for the Lancers. Number 1, Jenny Seeley. Number 3, Ava Busolari. Number 6, Cordelia Michaelek. Number 10, Molly Henson. Number 12, Ellie Din. Number 15, Marielle Carpenter. Number 17, Nora McMahon. Number 19, Kate Werder. Number 22, Alexa Papadopoulos. Number 24, Juliana Gauthier. And number 29, Sammy Incanimus. The head coach for the Lancers is Kelly Gallo. And at this time, I'd like everyone to please rise for the playing for our national anthem.
Oh my goodness, here we are, Mrs. Shapley. Unbelievable. The starters, the reserves have been called for both of these teams. The officials are getting out there, signing in. Coaches are giving their last words of wisdom. Mrs. Shapley, you've been in that circle right there with Coach Mahar before. Western Mass championship game about to begin. What's being told in that circle right now?
Right now, she's reminding them of what they need to do to come out on top. Longmeadow has 2 goal scorers. Most likely she's probably assigned somebody to shadow them and be on them to try and minimize their attack. She's also probably reminding the defense, we need to get back, we need to be able to recover, we need to be able to move, we need our diagonals defensively, and if everybody puts it together, they'll come out on top.
I think you're so right. Those 2 goal scorers you're talking about is number 1, Jenny Seeley, with 12 goals and 9 assists. She's a forward. And Cordelia Mikulek, number 6, 14 goals and 2 assists. That's the leading scorers right there from the Longmeadow side. But Mr. Shapley, I'll tell you what, these Lady Redhawks have some goal scorers of their own. Mesa DeMaio with 15 goals and 5 assists so far. Addie Harrington with 12 and 2. And then you come down to Ashley Galinsky with 10 goals as well. And don't forget about Harley Doucette Kaplan with 4 goals and 14 assists. There's going to be some offense. There's going to be some defense.
Right. And it's going to make it a little bit harder for Longmeadow to defend how we're able to spread out our goal scorers versus where they have those 2 main people.
It's going to be exciting. And one other thing I'd be remiss not to say, Mrs. Shapley, is both of these teams play on natural grass in their normal home field. So you cannot say out here today that it is a turf team versus a grass team. We have 2 grass teams out here getting on the turf. Their games are fast, and there's a shot on goal already for Longmeadow, for Frontier. The save by Longmeadow. As Longmeadow pulls the ball back there to Jenny Seeley with a fantastic break up there by Kate Walker, and it's possession for Frontier. Ball down into the circle. Addie Harrington. She's going to cross the ball. Bumped a little outside, and we have possession for Longmeadow. As that ball went out of bounds behind the goal line. We're going to see now what Longmeadow is going to pull up. Are they going to have a nice drive here? Or are they going to try to move the ball solely up the field? You got to like this pressure and the speed that the Lady Hawks have come out to start this game, Mr. Shapley.
Exactly. And, with being able to play on turf, you keep the ball on your stick, you do the give and goes, you can do the quick little pops over those sticks when you hit in the defensive person. As well as what you like to see are those back sweeps. I
do. Those are one of my favorite plays. But we have a fast break here for Longmeadow. That is number 6, Cordelia Mikulek, as we said, one of the leading scorers, but the ball was pushed a little too far out. That will be Lady Redhawks ball out at the 25. There's a couple balls behind the net. That's one thing we're going to have to be wary of as well, as the balls do go out of bounds here. There's a long way to run sometimes for those empty balls.
Yeah, usually they'll have like ball keepers around, but I guess that's not happening on the inside.
Amelia Bouchard with the insert up to Addie Harrington. Addie's got speed. Nice move there around the defender. That is Juliana Gauthier from Longmeadow. Ball up. That is a dangerous. That will be Lady Redhawks possession. Ball's down almost into the circle. Cleared out by Longmeadow. Pass on up, right onto the line. Great ball skills there by the Longmeadow defender. Ball has been moved up here. That is to number 1, Jenny Seeley. Jenny to the middle. Ball over to the far side for Longmeadow. It's number 10, Molly Henshin. Back passes it to Nora McMahon. But a great defensive stop there by the Frontier defender. Tough to see the far side there, but it's a fantastic breakup.
I think it was Lauren.
We've been talking about Lauren all season. She's been so stellar on that far side midfield defense this year.
Especially being moved from a forward going back to the midfield, and she's got the natural skills and ability to do the job.
As Longmeadow brings the ball through to the 20. Another great defensive play by Elsa Brown. Elsa with possession. Just tried to chip it over to Hallie, but the ball did go a little further. The ball is moving fast. The girl's moving fast. This is already starting out to be an unbelievable matchup between the number 1 ranked Longmeadow Lancers and the number 2 ranked Lady Redhawks from Frontier. Elsa Brown looks to try to chip it over. Good play there by Ava Busalari for Longmeadow. Passes it right on down here to Juliana Gauthier. And that will be possession for Longmeadow. Right inside the 15 here. That's Gauthier with the ball. She goes 5, stacks it in there. Ooh. And that's a tip-in goal on that drive.
That was a tough one because it rolled up the Longmeadow stick and then over the goalie.
Absolutely. Referee said she went 5 yards, shot in, tip in, and it is 1-0 for Longmeadow with 11 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Lots of time, nothing to worry about. Hey, when there's good goals, there's good goals, and that's all you can say. There was a fantastic strike.
Lancers goal by number 1, Jenny Seeley. Assisted on the play by Juliana Gauthier.
And we had the official calling there. That was number 1, Jenny Seeley, with her 13th goal of the season, assisted by number 24, Juliana Gauthier, her 10th assist so far this year. As the teams start to measure back up, that is Rowan Riley with the ball. Coming across. As Longmeadow gains possession on the far side. Ball past Lauren Kalinowski. Save on the far side there by Molly Henshin. Good defensive play there by Lauren Kalinowski of the Lady Redhawks.
Now we got to remember we're playing the red line, not the white line.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So the field's a little bit wider than what the football lines say.
Ball's in the circle, cleared out by Frontier, and a good clear by Elsa Brown. Settle things back down. Now we have our ball keepers on the side, it looks like.
Yep.
It will be number 24, Juliana Gauthier, to insert the ball here. Being defended right now by Addie Harrington. Ball down to Ava Boliari, and it is a corner for Longmeadow. That was a hack in the circle. And this will give Longmeadow their first corner of the game. 9 minutes and 45 seconds up to the first, as they also hold a 1-0 lead. This is a big spot, Mrs. Shapley, we love to see. We know Elsa is normally our point person on these corners to get out there high. The ball's going to move fast. They're going to strike fast. They're going to be ready to defend.
Exactly.
Ball to the top of the circle.
Nice
Wrong
defense.
to the circle.
I mean, we didn't get a touch on the ball, but we broke it up.
That was a fantastic job there by the Frontier defender. Again, hard to decipher who that was. Good ball strike out by Amelia Bouchard for Frontier. As it springs, Macy DeMaio coming down the half wing.
She gained a good advantage now. We're under that 30.
Lauren Kalinowski with the insert. That is
Possession, Longmeadow.
Considered a dangerous there by Frontier. Possession for Longmeadow as they insert on over. Ball to the top. Elsa Brown with a good defensive play on the 40. Bringing it down below the 30. Oh, just bounced over Macy's stick there. Again, two grass teams playing on turf, and this turf is playing fast. I was watching the two other matches before this. It was fast speed for all 4 quarters. I don't expect this intensity to slow down one bit here through all 4 quarters of this game either.
No, and the last matchup was the Division C, I believe. It was West Springfield versus Franklin County Tech, with Westfield coming out on top 4-1.
That is correct. Addie Harrington with the ball on the 50. Addie can use that speed. She moves her on the side. Making a couple moves, defended very well there by the Longmeadow defender. That looks like number. I can't see that number, but Kate Walker turned that ball right back over for Frontier. Lots of back and forth as Longmeadow up to the sideline. Lauren Kanowski with the big defensive play as well.
Up to Ashley Galinsky.
Ashley Galinsky with some speed, and she's got an advantage. She beats her in the corner, coming around. Trying to insert into the circle. Looks like it was a half on Ashley. One too many sticks as she came around the corner. Great effort. That's part of this game here on the turf. Oh, Elsa Brown with the ball.
It was great. Elsa kept playing. You know, there was hesitation by the Longmeadow for the whistle, which never came.
Marilee Mojica with the ball. Addie Harrington with the great steal. That was a push on number 24, Juliana Gauthier. You said her name a lot this game around. Longmeadow with the ball up. Lauren Kalinowski, defensive stop. Across the way to Ashley Galinsky. Another great break up there. Amelia Bouchard up to Hallie. Hallie on through to Addie. Addie, just missed it. Great defensive play again there by Addison Creelman, I believe that was, for Longmeadow. As Longmeadow brings it back down. Gauthier. Great defensive play there. Addie with the move. Addie's got some speed. Longmeadow defender. Oh, just beats her. What a good battle right there. Addie down to the ground. She seems to be all right. Going with the ball. And it will be Frontier ball at about the 40-yard line. This game is intense. These girls know each other so well. Like we said, played each other twice this year. They met last year one time as well, with Frontier taking that victory at Frontier.
Right. So here we are playing on neutral, and it can go either way. Longmeadow has an early 1-0 lead right now. But it was, you know, it was the picture-perfect drive, get a tip on it, and it leaped over the Frontier goalie.
As Gauthier here for Longmeadow. Long drive. Amelia Boucher with the ball back up to Addie. Addie back to, can't see who that is here. It's Gauthier for Longmeadow. Rowan Riley defending. Addie Harrington with the chip. She's got speed and space. Addie continues to move forward. It will be possession for Frontier. You can see Longmeadow playing pretty physical so far, trying to slow down the speed of the Lady Redhawks.
Right.
As the Lady Redhawks have a lot of speed as Rowan inserts the ball to Addie. Addie comes right through. It looks like that's number 17, Nora McMahon, senior defender for Longmeadow. That's who Addie's going to be matched up with most of this game here today.
Yeah, they're gonna be playing. You know, we spread out our scoring, but with Addie and Macy, they're probably going to be shadowing them even stronger.
Gauthier with the steal, pass it across to midfield. Ball's coming through. Amelia Bouchard with the defensive play and a great strike right on up too. Over to Macy DeMayo. Macy's got space. Macy with some more space, puts the ball in the circle. Goalie makes the save. It will be foot on the Frontier forward there. Great drive, great offensive possession there for Frontier, getting that shot on net.
Yep.
those will continue to happen. They're going to continue to use their speed. They'll break down the Longmeadow walls soon enough. As Longmeadow gets possession, comes right on up here. That will be Kate Walker here, close to us on the 20. Kate will insert. I apologize. Moved right on up to Rowan Riley. Rowan Riley with the insert. Good ball through. Defended well by Ava Busolari of Longmeadow. She's passing across the field to her defending partner. Great steal by Ashley Galinsky. Over to Addie Harrington. Oh, good defensive play again by number 3, Ava Busolari, another senior defender for Longmeadow. As Longmeadow comes over the 50 here, bringing it down. Elsa defending well. Can't see that number for Longmeadow. She's got speed. Oh, great defensive play on the far side by Nora Sloan. Nora up to Ashley Galinsky, over to Macy DeMeo. Macy's got some speed under the 40. You know she's going to want to attack that circle to try to get possession in the circle. Makes the move. Ball across. Good defensive clear by Longmeadow. Lauren Kalinowski back down into the circle. Shot on net. Big defensive play there again in Longmeadow. Looks like it will be a possession for Longmeadow as Frontier Lady Redhawks were putting a lot of pressure on there over the last 2 minutes. They're going to try to keep this ball down here under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter, and they're going to try to keep the pressure on as Longmeadow attempts to exit. They get over the 50.
It's going to have to be that constant motion.
Marielle Mojica, she's got speed coming along. Oh, great defensive play there by Rowan Riley. Rowan Riley across to Addie. Addie tried to get to Brenna Fahey. Did not connect through. Balls into the circle. Good clear out by Lauren Kalinowski on the far side. There's a Lauren Spinorama. Right on around 2. Mace DeMayo defended very strong there on the far side. Looks like number, can't tell that number.
Looks like 17, Nora McMahon.
She's been very active on that far side defensively. But Frontier's finding out that if they can chip that ball past, use their natural speed on this turf.
Exactly, and they got to stay in motion. They got to move to the ball. You cannot be waiting for it to come to you.
Ball set across to the middle. Brenna Fahey. Looks like that West Springfield Gopher popped up there. Does happen sometimes.
Nice stop
Great
by
stop
Kate.
by Kate. Ball coming on up. Down into the circle. Cleared out very strongly there by the defender. 35 or so seconds left. Looks like Rowan Riley with the insert. You know that they're going to try to get a corner here as hard they can, the best they can.
30 seconds left on the clock.
They got to get that ball into the circle. And there's that corner that you're talking about right here, right now, Mrs. Shapley. Well, I apologize. I thought they motioned the corner.
It's supposed to be 2 arms, only 1 arm. The refereeing over the season has been very inconsistent with using their hand signals.
Amelia Bouchard up to Brenna Fahey. Brenna with the reverse sweep. How you doing, pal? Right on over. And it makes its way out of the end line with 5 seconds to go here in the quarter. It looks like this first quarter will end with the Lancers of Longmeadow up 1. The Lady Redhawks of Frontier 0. Mrs. Shapley, as always, I know you always come prepared with how we looked like for the shots on goal here. How do you look so far today?
So, Frontier had 1 shot on goal and 1 shot on Frontier from Longmeadow, which was a goal. Most of the game has been back and forth. So neither team is getting a lot of shots like we've seen traditionally with our Frontier girls.
So 1 shot apiece here. 1 goal in on Brooke Charest for Frontier and Samantha Iconomodidis for Longmeadow with the save. As always like to bring our stats to all our fans that are listening here and worldwide, brought to us by our sponsors. We wouldn't be here without them, so we'd like to thank the Sugarloaf Hair Salon, Beard Ceiling Designs, Holiday Pizza, Zach's Barbecue, Albeer's Hearing Services, and last but not least, the Gilmore Farrell Insurance. Thank you so much for all you do for FCAT, and we'll be back within 1 minute to begin the second quarter. And welcome back to the start of the second quarter here. This Class A Western Mass Championship game. Unbelievable tempo, unbelievable speed to start this game off for that first quarter as we see Longmeadow with the 1-0 slight lead over the Lady Redhawks of Frontier. You know, a lot of possession, a lot of back and forth. As we expected, very evenly matched matchup as Frontier is certainly utilizing their speed. You can see that defensive wall that's created back there on the defensive side from Longmeadow. Really containing in that first quarter that powerful Frontier offense. But turnover here for Frontier, bringing that up. Ball to the circle, right to the circle. Addie Harrington with the ball in the circle. Ball defensively played right out there by the Longmeadow defense. Ball out of bounds, possession for Frontier. Just like the first quarter started, Frontier with some possession and attack right away. You'd like to see the Lady Redhawks bury something here to start this quarter. Ball's around to Elsa Brown in the middle. Bounces right over her stick. Good play by Lauren Kalinowski against the Longmeadow player. We'll catch that number in a moment. Elsa Brown again with the defensive play.
It looks like number 10, Molly Henshaw for Longmeadow.
We've heard Molly's name a few times already today. She's been pretty involved. That is a Longmeadow possession. Lauren Kalinowski up to the middle. Macy DeMaio with the ball across the middle. She's got some space. Being defended really hard by Aurelia Mojica, who wins that defensive battle. Elsa Brown with the ball. Looks like they're going to let him play. There's a little bit of physical play there by Frontier.
Yeah, I thought a card was going to be coming out, but I guess not.
Ball's up. Frontier player just missed a great hustle there by that Longmeadow. That was number 1, Jenny Seals. You love to see that effort every game, every time, no matter who you're playing with or against. And
resetting the ball so where it lined up, where it went out of bounds.
Yeah, I think, again, had a little bit of confusion. One official says, oh, okay, the back official here did not. That's okay, we play on. Addie on the defensive side of the ball. Addie wins that battle. They're playing her very physical, but Addie sneaks through with that speed. Passes across the foot. That will be possession for Frontier. Right inside the 25, right around the 20-yard marker. So just remember, we have to go 5 yards here, right underneath that 25. We have to go 5, and then we can enter the circle. Little backward sweep. Right across Elsa. Elsa chips it back in. Comes through. Good defense play again by Longmeadow. It seems like Longmeadow's a little bit hungry in that circle right now defensively. Frontier's going to have to get hungry in that circle and finish those plays. Big drive up by Molly Henshaw for Longmeadow. Good defensive play. That looks like that was
Kate Walker.
Addie through.
I know they have a better view down there, but
we keep on playing. Lots of game left here, right? Officials do their best every time they can when they come to the field.
They do.
You know, these two officials were chosen for the Class A championship for a reason, right? They're selected here by the head officiating group as well. So
I know in the past, and I don't know if you see this in ice hockey, but there's like a ranking that goes out to all the coaches.
Absolutely, that's exactly how the officials are kind of scored themselves throughout. Big play here for Longmeadow. Number 7, right on through. Jenny Seals, a shot on that. Big save by Brooke Sharef. Jenny Sealy with the fantastic effort and shot. Huge save by Brooke Sharef, keeping us a 1-0 game. We have possession back for Longmeadow. Again, it is possession on the far side. Sorry, I can't see that number on that side, but once we can, we will name that off. But it looks like it might be number 19, Catherine Werder, to insert the ball. Pushes right on back to her defender. Tries to come through the middle. Defended very well by Macy DeMaio. Over to, great steal by Longmeadow as they push into the 25 to 20. They're into the circle. Elsa with the great defensive play and clear out to just settle everything down. That's Longmeadow possession on their far side, right about the 15-yard marker. The ball has gone 5 yards now. You can see it on the far piece. Coming down. Right through the, looks like it was a foot infraction on Frontier. So it will be Longmeadow ball. Apparently, yeah, I was going to say, that did not go 5 yards. And the official saw it as well. Those are the mental mishaps we were talking about last year. Amelia Bouchard with the ear towed up. Ball coming across. Elsa with the ball.
Not quite getting a stick on it, on that back sweep she was trying.
Mariela Mojica, she's got speed. She's been all over the field today as well. Mariela Mojica with the ball coming down for Longmeadow. That would be a foot infraction. Ball right outside the circle for Longmeadow. We are just about 6 minutes into the second quarter. Longmeadow 1, Led Red Hawk 0. Ball's going to be placed right down by the circle. Still going to need to go 5 yards before they can attack. Longmeadow begins, back passes it to the defender who drives it into the circle. And that is considered a infraction against Frontier. And Longmeadow have their second corner of the day. Again, Frontier defended very, very well on the first corner here. You're going to see what Coach Gallo from Longmeadow calls up. And you're going to see Elsa Brown dive right on out to that ball and attack that ball. Shot on net.
And it's wide.
That's again a good defended corner for your Lady Redhawks. Amelia Bouchard now will start right on top of the circle at the 15. Amelia with the drive. Right on up to.
Oh, Ashley just couldn't quite get it under control.
Ball will be right about the 50-yard line marker. Possession for Longmeadow. Back pass to the partner on the defensive side of the ball. Nice ball up to Mojica. Mojica over to Gauthier. Gauthier for Longmeadow. Being defended strongly by Rowan Riley.
There we go. That was a dangerous.
Addie Harrington with speed. She's got some space. She's got multiple defenders coming in hard on her.
All right, we still have position of the ball.
That's the third time we see Addie kind of hit the ground here. They're definitely playing her more physical than she's seen all year. But I tell you, watching Addie grow up, playing all the sports she plays, she's a tough girl. You're not going to slow her down. She's going to continue to grind it out. She's going to continue to put that effort in. Ball up to the half line. Great defensive play by the defender of Frontier. Can't see that number, but
Kate Walker coming up with a big stop.
Katie Walker with a huge stop. Rowan with the ball.
Trying to get it to Addie.
Almost to Addie. That was a great stop by Catherine Werder for Longmeadow. Hallie Captain Doucette across to the middle. Elsa Brown with the ball. Mojica. Great stick in there by Rowan Riley to break that play up. This possession will be started again by Juliana Gauthier.
And it looks like Brenna is in for Hallie.
So we have Brenna Fahey back in the game. Hallie taking a breather, just having a quick conversation with Coach. Making sure that this game continues to move forward with 6 or so minutes left in the first half. Very physical play by Longmeadow. That's why I think Frontier's going to have to get used to this physical play in the championship game. You're playing a team 2 divisions higher than you. This is what you're going to see in the state playoffs. This is a fantastic matchup. 2 such evenly matched teams. Addie Harrington with the great steal. Gauthier with the ball just out of bounds. It will be Frontier the Redhawks possession. I apologize. It was Catherine Werder. Addie Harrington with the ball. That was third person. Addie Harrington with possession. Tries to get it across. Good defended play there by Longmeadow. Mojica with the ball up. Elsa Brown stops it. That was foot on, but possession for Elsa Brown. Across to Macy and Kate. Well defended again by the defender on the far side.
this type of field, you really got to keep it on your stick. You can't just keep chipping away at it like you would during a grass field. And both teams were having the opportunity to come in and take that dribble away from the possession of the ball. So this is something that is a carryover from playing grass versus playing turf all the time.
Kate with the great ball over to Amelia Bouchard. Amelia over to Rowan. Rowan gets the ball up. Addie Harrington and Mojica with the battle. That looks like that's called a possession for Longmeadow. Number 19, Catherine Murder to start the ball into insert for Longmeadow. She gets it across. To Ava Busaroni. That was a stick over the top there for Ava. Will be possession for Longmeadow, for Frontier. Amelia Bouchard with the strike.
Slight bounce, they're calling it dangerous.
Will be possession for Longmeadow.
We're going to call that was the angle that the ref had seen it from. From up here, it didn't look like. Ooh.
Wasn't that no dangerous on that play, though, as the ball was deflected by the Longmeadow player through multiple Frontier players. No dangerous call on that, but it looks like the referees are going to confirm this goal or not. That's got to be a dangerous on both sides, as you called the first one. We're going to see what the referees have in here.
That was high. They're saying it tipped off of Longmeadow.
And it's going to be no goal, as that's what they're calling. No goal for Longmeadow. That's why you have it. That's why you have a state official here as well for these championship games, just to make sure that you do get the right play. As we said, the officials work extremely hard. They're here for a reason, and I'm glad to see they made the right call. As the ball is back inserted into the circle. Oh, that's a foot on Longmeadow. Greatly defended by Frontier. Millie Bouchard to start this on the 15, right there on top of the circle. Millie with the drive.
Trying to get field position, but Frontier's got to start picking it up and moving to the ball.
Yep, they're definitely looking to have the ball travel to them since they're playing on turf here, expecting the ball to get there. But Longmeadow's too skilled to make that happen. Ball across to Addie Harrington. Addie on the 30. She's got speed. She's getting to the circle.
Oh.
Just missed.
Right, beautiful pass across the field from Ashley Galinsky over to Addie, setting it up, but Longmeadow's doing a great job defending her.
Yeah, they've got the speed so far. We're going to see if those defenders can have that speed all game, because Addie can.
If there's one thing Missy knows how to do is how to condition this team.
Foot by Longmeadow, missed by the officials. They bring it back into the circle.
Corner.
That was a dangerous there for Frontier. Tried to reverse sweep out, a little high. Did hit the Longmeadow stick, but the referee deemed that a dangerous.
Yeah, got a little air there and then bounced.
Ball will be inserted from this close side of the goal here for the fourth corner for Longmeadow. You can see Elsa driving to the top of the circle. Back inside the circle, being defended well. That's a foot on Longmeadow. Will be possession for Frontier.
So Elsa and Nora, being the number 1, number 2 on that corners defense, are doing a great job at disrupting the plays that Longmeadow's trying to do on those corners.
Great strike there by Amelia Bouchard, all the way down to the 30 of Longmeadow, but easily picked up. Nobody pressuring the Longmeadow defender. This is ball now, Longmeadow here on the 45. That is Nora McMahon of Longmeadow in her own possession. Across the line to her defending partner. Great strike on her own all the way down. Stopped by Amelia Bouchard. She brings it up across the 50. Yep. Back and forth we go. Little ping pong action here, as both teams don't want to give up field advantage. They're both trying to use their speed and skill, but we have ball through. Macy DeMayo with speed and space. just had that opportunity. Great opportunity there for Macy DeMaio. Just missed. Defended well by Longmeadow. Longmeadow now with the ball. Possession here on the near side. Number 3, that's Gauthier. Elsa breaks that down. Gauthier again stops the ball. Mujica with the ball in the middle. Using her speed. Longmeadow has possession. Mujica with the ball. Gets it into the circle. Oh, Brooke with 2 saves. Fantastic saves and kickout by Brooke. As that looks like number 6, Cordelia Mikulik, snuck behind the Frontier defenders and was able to get 2 shots on goal.
Yeah, 15 seconds left in the half.
Amelia Bouchard, Macy DeMaio is going to try to use speed, try to get the ball into the circle. 10 seconds. Can they get the ball to the circle? I think they might run out of time for this half. Unbelievable first half of this Class A championship game. And that's the buzzer. At the end of the first half, the score remains Longmeadow 1, Frontier 0. Mrs. Shapley, as always, you are our stat lady. You have the numbers. What are we looking like for that first half so far?
So Longmeadow had 3 corners, and between Elsa and Nora, they've done an awesome job being able to break them up and shutting down those corners. With 1 shot on goal for Frontier, with the save by the goalie from Longmeadow, and 3 saves for Frontier's goalie with 1 goal getting in.
So the action has been back and forth extremely fast. Both these teams are highly skilled, have lots of speed. I do like what I see so far by the Longmeadow defenders, really stepping up, slowing down that Frontier attack. But I tell you what, Frontier's doing the same thing right on the other side. I've seen a lot of this game played between the 220s so far up in this game, and that goes to show a great matchup as this Class A semifinal game goes into the half with Longmeadow up 1-0. And of course, as we always like to say, thank you for the numbers with the Shapley. They're brought to you by our sponsors here at FCAT. That is the Sugarloaf Hair Studios, Beard Sealing Supplies, Holiday Pizza, Zach's Barbecue, Albia Hearing Services, and last but not least, the Gilmore Farrell Insurance Company. Thank you so much for your support. The community thanks you, and we'll be back in a handful of minutes to kick off the second half of this fantastic instant classic, the number 1 seeded Longmeadow versus the number 2 seeded Frontier. And welcome back to the start of the second half of the Class A Western Mass Championship game. The lights have come on, the sun is going down, fantastic view all around. The stadium is packed, the parking lot is packed, and we've got a 1-0 game here to start off the third quarter of this Class A Western Mass Championship game.
This is the best final Western Mass way we can have it. Only difference is Division 2 Longmeadow up against Division 4 champion Frontier Region.
Yeah, it's been a fantastic game so far. A little bit of the edge to Longmeadow. They executed 1 fantastic goal against Frontier. Frontier's had their few chances as well with only 1 shot on net, but they've had the ball within the circle many times, a couple scrums in front, and Longmeadow's done a great job defending it. Amelia Bouchard with the ball. It's harder to see with the lights on who the numbers are. Good ball by Amelia there to break the play up as she gets back in the zone.
Whoa.
That was not dangerous, apparently.
No, that was an unintended rainbow.
It was.
And landed where there was nobody. So I think that's why they kept it as didn't call it.
Norso with the ball. Longmeadow retains possession, gets it down under the 10, crosses it through. Ball's still in play, ball's in the circle, still in play. It's hard to see there as the ball comes right out cleared. Out of bounds by the Lady Redhawks. Will be Longmeadow possession there, right about the 7 to 8 yard line. Very close to the circle. Dangerous time here. Frontier's going to want to gain possession and get the ball back down the offensive side of the field here. That will be Lady Redhawks ball up at the 25. That is right out of bounds. Possession for Longmeadow.
We can hear Coach Maher yell, pass with a purpose. That means being able to know where you're going to be passing the ball to and not passing it into a Longmeadow player.
That is foot infraction on Frontier. Ball to the top for Longmeadow. Looks like that was Alexa Papadopoulos. Get the ball into the circle. And ball across. Lots of action in front of Brooke. And that's a goal for Longmeadow. Mrs. Shapley, I feel a timeout being called here, even though the half just started. The Lady Hawks are really standing flat-footed so far the first 2.5 minutes of this quarter. It's not the way you wanted to start off, but hey, that's where we're at. They're going to have to pick it up and really regain confidence back in this game because there's a lot of game left. But, we got to really pick that up to make this a championship comeback here.
We do, but unfortunately in field hockey, you're only limited to two timeouts. And I don't think she's going to use it quite yet in order to be able to save those if she needs it going into the fourth quarter.
Lancers goal by number 10, Molly Henshin, unassisted on the play.
Got the official score there. That was number 10, Molly Henshin, with her 10th goal of the season to put Longmeadow up 2-0 against the Lady Red Hawks. Reset the ball right on the line.
Pops out.
Will be Longmeadow ball possession here at about the 50. Nice rainbow up to Mojica. Mojica's got speed and skill. Lauren Kalinowski, the spinorama. Foot infraction by Longmeadow. We're going to have Frontier ball about the 30-yard line. Lauren Kalinowski going to start this possession. Blocked by, looks like, number 8, Sofia Hernandez for Longmeadow. She passed the ball across to the far side. Longmeadow's just about to enter the circle. Being defended well. Ball shot within. All the way through. That will be Frontier possession now back up top to 15. We're going to need to change the field position here. Pop one in here some point in time in this quarter as Amelia Bouchard starts the ball up about the 15. Made it over to Ashley. Ashley bounced right over her stick there. Sometimes that happens as well. It's difficult on this turf. It's a bit different. Ball's coming in hot and did have a little bounce there.
But Frontier has to hit the reset button. They need to get aggressive. They need to be moving.
Hallie with the interception. Right as you were talking about it, Mrs. Shapley. She continues through. That's a foot infraction for possession for Frontier. Starting goes. Don't let them all get back. Let's go. Else with the ball.
Transitions, they've got to be quick. You can't wait and let Longmeadow set up their defense.
Ball's up to Addie Harrington. Addie's with speed. Into the circle. Puts it across.
I think it's a long hit up to the 25. Not a lot of communication going on there.
Yep, it will be possession for Frontier right outside the 25. Ball back to Amelia Bouchard. Amelia with the drive into the circle. Ball's in the circle. Reverse, it's a foot in the circle. Missed by the official. Will be possession for Frontier. Lauren Kalinowski with the ball.
Come on, Red Hawks!
Lauren Kalinowski, ball up to the middle. Macy DeMaio with the move. That's will be possession for Longmeadow. Well, with the big breakup over the 40, bringing it on down. Chips it to Addie Harrington. Possession for Longmeadow. Mojica's got speed. Defended strongly by Kate Walker. Mojica gains possession back.
A little bit more bodily contact happening. A lot more physicality we're definitely seeing in this game as compared to games in the past. Frontier ball gets it back.
Frontier gains possession. Will be Elsa Brown to start this possession for Frontier. Pass back to Amelia Bouchard. Amelia with the start and the drive.
All right,
all the way on up to the other side of the field. Addie putting pressure on the defender on the far side. Addie Harrington with the steal. Good possession back for
Lancers sub number 18, Christina
Kate
Weeks.
Werder on the far side for Longmeadow. As Longmeadow continues possession and continues the pressure here on Frontier as they do hold a 2-0 lead with 8.5 minutes or so to go in the third quarter. Ball on the 25, broken up play very nicely for Frontier. Ashley with the ball with possession. That will be Frontier's ball. Up to Ashley Galinsky. Chipped right over the Frontier defender. Mojica with the ball. Mojica's got speed and space himself. Turn the stick over using the front side of the stick, passing it to her partner. Ball's inserted into the circle. Great save by Brooke Charest. Another fantastic defending play. Addie has the ball. Now again, an infraction on Frontier as Longmeadow gains possession on the 30, far side of the field. I cannot see who that player is for Longmeadow, but they insert it right on down. Being defended well by the Frontier defender, far side of the field, right outside the circle. It is an infraction against Longmeadow. I'm hearing Amelia Bouchard from the fans here. I can't see the numbers. I can't see who's who out there right now, Ms. Shapley.
The glare of the lights is really interfering with that.
That's okay. It's an amazing game, an amazing night. It's a beautiful fall evening.
The wind has died down, so it's not quite as chilly as it was when we first got here.
Ball position by number 22, Alexa Papadopoulos. Alexa with the insert. With the drive. Longmeadow in possession. Coming down hard on the near side. Ball's in the circle. Puts it across. Saved by Brooke. And it's a goal by Longmeadow. As that forward beat the defender wide. Came across, 2 shots on Brooke before the third one was put away. And Longmeadow has a commanding 3-0 score with 6 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the third quarter. And there's a timeout being called by Frontier. And it's definitely needed here. I think we need to have a little fire lit up a little bit here about the ladies on the field. Mrs. Shapley, what do you think Coach Meyer is going to be saying in the circle here?
Timeout in the field.
Looking at how defensively we're playing, we're not marking. Where you want to stick to that person like glue when they're inside that circle. You want to try and take away that advantage of the shot. Clearing it out. You got to move to the ball. You can't wait for the ball to come to you. And she was talking earlier, pass with a purpose. Those passes have to be, you have to know where you're passing. You don't want to pass it to Longmeadow. You want to pass it to your open player. You got to pass where they're going to be. And we really haven't seen a lot of that yet.
The beautiful thing about these two teams is even though Longmeadow's up 3-0, when you really look at their power rankings across the state, only 2/100ths of a point separate these two teams when it comes to power rankings. So I think as well, Ms. Martin's saying that if they could score 3.5, we could score 3.5.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot of game time left. We're only about halfway through, just under halfway through the third quarter here. Time to reset, time to refocus.
Yep.
We've seen them come back before for games like this. There's no reason they can't do it again today. But I tell you, Longmeadow's playing really strong, playing really fast, and defending the Frontier scorers extremely well, slowing down the field, if you will. And I think we just need to see that speed really, really kick up here for Lady Redhawks.
And we've mentioned it before that we're seeing a lot more physicality, and the refs are not calling it. We haven't seen any cards for the amount of leaning and pushing that's been going on. And, as Frontier, they have to power through that. They got to be able to play the game that's being called.
And here we go. We're going to kick this off right after that timeout called by Frontier. Time to reset. And we'll begin this in just a moment here as all players get back into position. Possession for Frontier. Back to Elsa Brown.
18, Christina Weeks. Assisted on a play by number 10, Molly Henshin.
That was officially scored by Christina Weeks, assisted by Molly Henshin. That's Molly's 3rd point of the game today as well. 1 goal and 2 assists she has on the game so far. It will be possession for Longmeadow. Right on the wall, right on the.
Trying to put it in a little bit closer to where they want to go.
Yeah, and tick, tick, tick. That took off about 40 seconds of the game clock as well.
Oh, there's our first rainbow.
There's a good rainbow there by the defender. Brought right up. Kate Walker, good defensive play.
There we go.
Ball's pushed up. Another rainbow, executed well. Haley just happened to set across to Macy. Macy coming through. Good defensive stop there. Did we get some positional changes as well out there, Mr. Shapley? Is this on the midfield here? Can't tell if that is Amelia Bouchard now playing left mid.
I think you're right.
So a little bit of change by Coach Meyer after that timeout. Just trying to change it up a bit. Ball into the circle. Longmeadow with possession. It'll be a corner for Longmeadow. Longmeadow's definitely bringing the energy here. Big time here for that great defensive side for Frontier on a corner. We've seen it, Kate and Nora coming out really strong. They're going to have to do it again here as Longmeadow has that 3-0 lead with 4.5 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter. As they get ready to insert the ball, it will be inserted for Longmeadow out to the top of the circle. You can see the Frontier ladies coming out top. Good defensive stop with the first stop. Second stop. Will be possession for Frontier. We got one of those ones.
I'm not going. Maybe a little shove. I'm not quite sure what he was trying to signal.
Ball turned over there. Tried to go through 3 Longmeadow defenders. Got through the first one. The second one did get the ball. We will have possession for Longmeadow right outside the circle, right about the 5-yard line. And she's going to have to go 5 to begin this start. She moves back, crosses it through, gets to the top inside the circle. Lots of action in front of Brooke. Ball's up high. That'll be considered a dangerous, and it'll be possession for Frontier. Frontier possession, so we're going to have to take that possession and go. Big strike up the field. Defended very well by the Longmeadow forward. Rowan, I believe that is on the far side with possession. Ball's right through. Ball in the middle of possession. Looks like there'll be a change on Longmeadow.
Frontier really has to sharpen up those passes. They're trying to get field position.
6, Cordelia Michaelek.
And that field position, if you're just driving it up and there's nobody there to get it, it's a wasted ball.
Will be Frontier's ball. Another infraction there down by the circle for Frontier. Longmeadow possession. Back pass, top of the key. Big drop, big kick coming through. Ball's in the circle. And it's another corner awarded to Longmeadow. I believe this is their 5th or 6th corner on the game so far.
Number 5.
They've all been defended extremely well by the Lady Redhawks. But, sometimes the snake is going to bite, and the 5th time is a tough one. We've got to get out there and really have a good defensive spot here with about a minute and a half to go in the 3rd quarter. Longmeadow 3, Frontier 0. Big defensive stop here as they get set. Ball to be inserted to the top of the circle. Pass to the right side, and just did not execute on that possession for Longmeadow. Will be Frontier's ball.
Yeah, I'm trying to. If the pass was off, or they were meant to go deep, and then it was supposed to be a drive back in, or a pass to one of the others on the circles, it's kind of a hard one to read.
And we've got another 30, 40 seconds because we've got no balls to be played here. And they will begin.
Mental mistake. Those are the things that we cannot be doing right now.
Ball over, defended well by Frontier. Longmeadow hungry, can gain possession back. Down the right side here, through the hash, defended very well by Amelie Bouchard to break that play up. Longmeadow possession again.
30 seconds left.
Right up top at the 25. Last thing we want to do for Frontier is grant another corner here. Ball's gone 5. In the circle. Ball's gone 5. Ball's inserted across the half. Looks like it would be a foot infraction on Longmeadow to stop that offensive onslaught at the end of the third quarter of the Class A Western Mass Championship game. You have Longmeadow 3, Frontier 0. Mrs. Shappy, lots of action, lots of saves by Brooke down here this quarter. What are we looking at here for shots on net?
So just this quarter alone, just to break it here, there were 5 shots on goals, 2 went in, but 3 big saves by Brooke. And it was definitely a Longmeadow offensive dominant quarter. And Frontier needs to start having that mental awareness of where they should be on the field, where they need to be on the field, as well as executing those passes, those give and goes, like they do so well to move the ball up the field.
Yeah, they got a big hill to climb here, down by 3 goals going into the fourth quarter. Longmeadow definitely did dominate that third quarter. 2 goals on 5 shots. Frontier did not have a shot on goal that quarter. 5 total corners, I believe, we've had as well for Longmeadow this game, right, Mrs. Shapley?
Correct, and there's been no corners for Frontier, so Frontier has not been able to have an advantage offensively with executing a corner.
Well, I tell you what, even though the stats were dominated by Longmeadow, our stats are always brought to you by our sponsors here at FCAT. They are Sugarloaf Hair Studios, Baird Ceiling Designs, Holiday Pizza, Zach's Barbecue, Al Beers Hearing Services, and last but not least, Gilmore and Farrell Insurance. You like to see them come back out here, Mrs. Shapley, bring that effort, bring that desire. A lot can happen in a 15 minutes of field hockey. This is a big hill to climb, but it is a group of girls that can do it. It's this group of girls in blue, red, and white out there right now.
Exactly, and they're gonna fight to the end. But they need to be moving to the ball. They need to make and complete those passes. They can't just dump the ball down the other end because it's just a waste of time, and we don't have time. We need to use every second to attack offensively.
And we're officially starting the fourth quarter. The clock is ready, and here we go. Possession will be for Longmeadow to start the fourth quarter. Big drive up. Elsa Brown stops that play. Hallie with the pressure.
Good pressure, Hawks. Yes. Good pressure, Hawks. Yes.
Amelie Boucher with the insert. Big drive. Ball down into the circle.
All right.
Will be Frontier possession. That's what you want to see in the first 30 seconds. Get the ball down here. We'll be right up on the 25. Possession for Frontier. They have to get this started. Balls across to the far side. Rowan Riley trying to put the ball in the circle. Defended very well there by Longmeadow defender. Can't see that number on the far side. And she pushes the ball up as the counterattack comes from Longmeadow. This is number 9, Sophia Hastings for Longmeadow. Great defensive play by Elsa to come back and break that play up. Intercepted there by Longmeadow, back on top of the circle again. Ball comes in. Defended very well by Frontier again. At least the wall is happening now, not allowing it to come on through. Frontier's going to want to gain possession, gain some speed, Addie with the ball. Oh, defended extremely well on the far side. Addie again with possession. She's got some space. Pass it across to Haley, the Kaplan Doucette. Haley with the ball. Haley to Kate. Amelia Bouchard gets the ball into the circle.
Macy with a stick on it.
And here's our first corner of the game for Frontier. This is what you needed 2 minutes into the fourth quarter. Mrs. Shapley has always said, every time there's a corner,
there's a goal.
so we got to execute. Let's see what Coach Mars sets up here for this corner.
Now that last couple of minutes, that's what we need from Frontier. They had the passes going. They were aggressive. They were on the ball. They were moving to it. We need to see that. That was a little lacking last quarter.
Ball's up to the circle. Mila Bouchard with the strike. Ball's inserted. Oh, just missed. Great effort there by Frontier. Just didn't execute. Will be Frontier's possession. Ball's coming in.
On the going up to the 25, a long hit.
Yep. Over to Amelia on the half side. Amelia strikes it into the circle. Good defense by Longmeadow. Longmeadow with the ball coming to the top. There's Mujica with the ball. Amelia defended. One official called the hack and then let it play on. The other official decided that it was going to not let it play on and move possession for Longmeadow. Longmeadow with the ball. That is number, I can't see that number for Longmeadow with possession. Up to the circle.
Up to number 8.
Good defensive play there by Longmeadow. Again, couldn't really see who that defender was. I think it was Sigrid with a great defensive play. Possession for Frontier. Ball is out of bounds. Longmeadow possession. Longmeadow number 22, that's Alexa Papadopoulos with the insert. Ball comes across into the circle. That's Mujica. Possession for Frontier. Ball's passed back. Oh, that was an infraction for
foot.
The possession for Frontier as we start here on the top of the 25. With 10.5 minutes to go, it is Longmeadow 3, Frontier 0. Lots of action in this game. Ball coming on up through. Addie Harrington with the speed and possession. Up to Macy. Macy, well defended by number 22 there again. Alexa Papadopoulos for Longmeadow. Will be Longmeadow ball. Papadopoulos with the insert. The official had done a good job, but that was a dangerous play on Frontier earlier in the game. The bounce insert. Into the circle for Longmeadow. Coming through. Being defended well by Frontier, and it'll be possession Frontier. Great defensive play there. It's hard to see who that is in there, but I think I keep hearing Gritty, so that would be Sigrid Calhoun as I keep hearing the girls cheering for her. I just can't see the number of who it is.
Not quite sure what was that all about. It looks like we have a corner happening.
Yeah, that was. I'm looking for the hand signals from the official. Didn't see him there.
Yeah.
Everybody was kind of walking around and standing around seeing what was going on. But after any event, it is a corner for Longmeadow. Getting ready to be inserted. Ball's to the top of the key. Pass down to the sidewall. Right outside the circle. Good defensive play there by Elsa Brown to break that possession up. That's one thing Frontier's done a really, really good job on, is defending those corners today. Because I believe that was the 6th corner for
You are correct.
Longmeadow. But Mason with speed coming on through into the circle. Passing across.
Oh, couldn't quite get there.
Just missed. Those are the fast breaks that we need. Another physical play there by the defender from Longmeadow, as it is Frontier possession. Looks like it'll be Emilia Bouchard to start the possession right here on the half wall.
All right, foot against Longmeadow.
That's the third time that has happened as well, when it would be Frontier possession and Longmeadow continue to go with it.
That can, if they get frustrated, the referees get frustrated with it, they can pull a card for that.
They could.
They haven't.
That's foot infraction. Emilia Bouchard again with this insert. I think she's going to try driving into the circle again. Drive in.
Oh!
Ball got through. Ball got through, almost connected there in the middle there with Addie and or Hallie. It was a good ball, just missed the girls. Now Longmeadow's going to start the possession. Up to the 50-yard line. Mojica's got speed. She's got possession. Chipped it on through. On the far side for Longmeadow. Great defensive stop again. Lauren Kalinowski with the big defensive save in the spinorama. Gains possession for Frontier. Lauren looks like we'll be starting that. Nope. Can't see who's starting that possession. Longmeadow ball coming through. Well defended again by Frontier. Ball to the top 40-yard line coming in. Mojica with the ball. Chipped it over everybody's head. And then a hack was called for Longmeadow. Possession for Frontier. Elsa Brown with the ball. Elsa with the strike. Moved on up. We've got speed. We've got some possession. She's got speed coming through the circle.
Casey.
And I'm confused again right here. What's going on? Whose ball, whose possession it is?
It was our possession. I'm surprised they didn't let it keep going because she had momentum moving forward with the ball.
It will now be Longmeadow possession up at the 25. Yeah, that was a strange one, but the official obviously has a much better angle and a view from here. Potentially, we must have lost possession of the ball on that drive. That will be possession for Frontier.
Let's see if Frontier can capitalize.
Elsa Brown with the ball. Elsa to the far side. Reverse, back down to Elsa. Defended very well by Mojica. But again, back and forth. Action here in the middle of the field. Elsa with the chip. Coming through. This is number 6. Cordelia Mikulik with the ball. Oh, great defensive play by Nora. Unbelievable effort there. That's the effort we like to see. Ball's into the top of the circle. Ball's around Brooke. 3 Longmeadow offensive players and Brooke alone passing around her, put it in the empty net. That is the 4th goal scored by Longmeadow as they take that commanding lead 4-0 with just under 5 minutes to go here in the Class A championship game. Listen, sometimes again we say, good goal, I'm going to take my hat off. That was just a very good goal by Longmeadow. They gained possession. They beat the defenders from Frontier. It was three offensive players from Longmeadow up against Brooke. There's not much a goaltender is going to do. It doesn't matter if you're a freshman, sophomore, junior, or senior in that situation. Ball's coming back down here now for Frontier. Frontier's get the ball into the circle.
Jenny Seeley.
Ball through.
Number 6, Cordelia Mikulik.
So that was a goal by Jenny Seeley, and it was assisted by Cordelia Mikulik on that last Longmeadow goal. Both multiple points for both of those ladies tonight as well. Brown with the ball down to the top of the circle. Defended very well by Longmeadow. That's number 19, Catherine Werder for Longmeadow. Up to Cordelia Mikulik. Mikulik coming down to 20. Chips it through. Elsa with the nice stop there. Great defensive stop and just cleared out to slow down that Possession for Longmeadow. That was the effort we liked from Elsa. Came back, made that defensive play, and cleared the ball out. Papadopoulos to insert. Right on back to her partner. Up to Mujica. Mujica at the top of the circle. Coming through. Shot down. Looks like it will be Frontier possession.
Yeah, it was so cluttered over there, didn't know who tipped the ball out.
Ball here on the 15. Frontier begins. Mila Boucher with the strike up to the middle. Good ball. Haley Doucette with the ball.
Oh, trying to get it up.
Ball's through. Longmeadow with possession, brings it back through. Couple little chips to themselves. Good ball break up there on the far side by the Frontier defender. Frontier possession to start there on the 30-yard line. Frontier possession, here we go, the play begins. One move by Frontier, coming up to half side. Broken up again by Longmeadow. And the long drive back down to Frontier's side of the field. Good play by Brooke there. Ball is well shot from outside the circle, not tipped by anybody in the circle.
Yep, just let it go.
Let it go in. Good possession for Frontier. Right here on the 15, Frontier to begin the ball. Elsa Brown to begin this possession.
Got 2 minutes, 30 seconds left.
Elsa moves that ball up. Defended very well by Longmeadow. Longmeadow brings it back down to the 20. Far side, trying to execute and bring it into the circle. Well defended there by Frontier.
Ashley with the clear.
Well, you can see Addie with some speed. Being defended very well. Possession there for Nora McMahon of Longmeadow. Macy DeMayo with possession. Ball to the top of the circle. Bring it around. Crosses it in the circle. Shot a set. Great save. And an infraction against Frontier there. That was with one of the best offensive outputs that Frontier had in a long time in this game. Very well defended by Longmeadow. And then a foot infraction for Longmeadow. That will be possession for Frontier up about the 40-yard line. Ball pushed through. Hallie pushing it to the middle. Again, 4 or 5 Longmeadow players there. They're hungry for the ball. They can smell this championship coming their way with just around 1 minute to go in the game, up by 4. As Frontier gains possession. Possession for Longmeadow on the 40-yard line, near side. Being brought down.
Ooh,
nice ball kept in. Good play there. Then a nice defensive play.
Our first card of the game with 45 seconds left.
It has been a physical game. The referees have let it go. Longmeadow had been a little bit more physical, but Frontiers had their share as well. Ball being brought in. With just around 30 seconds to go in this game, will be possession for Frontier up at the 15. Well, Mr. Shapley, we got 30 seconds left in here. It looks like Longmeadow's going to take the Class A Western Mass Championship game, but listen, this is the first time Frontier has participated in the Class A Western Mass Championships. They did win Class B last year, did move up this year. Take nothing away from what they've accomplished in the Western Mass portion of their season, their regular season, being number 2 in the Suburban League for the year.
Yep.
Unbelievable way to take your first year in the Suburban League. But I tell you what, as Longmeadow celebrates their Class A championship, do not forget, these Lady Redhawks will be hosting the first round of the state playoffs games. If they did finish 7th in the state rankings for state playoffs, I'm sorry, 5th. You're correct, 5th. The Lady Redhawks finished in Division 4. We're waiting for that schedule to come out. We're not sure who they're going to play. Lots of action is still happening around the state, but we will be back for that state championship as that begins within about a week or so, and we're really looking forward to that. I tell you what, take nothing away from Longmeadow. They played a fantastic game. They had a fantastic season, and they just really took the Frontier this entire game. Congratulations to those ladies. Take nothing against them. And again, congratulations to the Lady Redhawks for making it to the Class A championship in their first year playing in the Suburban League in Class A.
This has been a great season. It was a slow start for Frontier. They have really come on strong, especially where they had to replace a lot of strong defensive players, either because of injury or they graduated. And it just wasn't their night tonight.
And that's the beautiful thing about high school sports or sports in general. You know, especially when it comes to a championship game, somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose when it comes to the games like this. Again, congratulations to Longmeadow. Hard-fought regular season for the Lady Redhawks. Yep. I can't tell you how excited I am to get state started. Again, we'll be here about next week. That state championship tournament should begin.
Bad rep.
And we'd like to see everybody come out and support your Lady Redhawks at their home field once we get that schedule. And of course, we wouldn't be able to have any of this, Mr. Shapley, without our fantastic sponsors for FCAT. One last time for the regular season before we kick off the state playoffs, they are Sugarloaf Hair Studios, Beard Sealing Systems, Holiday Pizza, Zach's Barbecue, Albert's Hearing Services, and last but not least, Gilmore Fowler Insurance. We really appreciate everybody for what we've done this year. Mrs. Shapley, regular season's over. I can't wait to go to States with you.
I'm looking forward to States. I am out of town the end of the week, so I'm hoping I'm not going to miss a game.
Well, if you do, you can tune in to FCAT, and you can find out exactly what's going on. From all of us here in West Springfield for the Class A championship game, my name is Adam Bouchard. This is Mrs. Shapley. We'll see you next time.
Western Mass Tournaments and for providing our championship trophies. Tonight, presenting the awards to each team will be tournament director Karen Gomez. Along with Frontier Regional Athletic Director Glenn Sullivan. And first, we will honor Frontier Regional with the Class A Western Mass Finalist Trophy for the 2025 season. Congratulations. Next, we will honor Longmeadow with the Class A Western Mass Champions Trophy for the 2025 season. Congratulations. Congratulations to both teams tonight. Thank you to our spectators, thank you officials.